Is having multiple taps for different materials becoming a problem? Or is chip thickness and swarf a problem for you? Well, I'm in the studio with Lee from the Hoffmann Group to find out how they have solved both these problems. Let's start with the Master Tap range and how that can help people on a day-to-day basis.
Well, the Master Tap range, which we've had for 4 or 5 years now, is a multi-material tap. It's got a modified Altin coating, so it's a much smoother coating, which means less friction. We've got a unique grind, so we've got a grind on the back of the tooth form to help the swarf come out of the hole, particularly with the spiral flute taps. And the combination means that the same tap is good for steel, aluminium, cast iron, stainless, copper, titanium, most materials, not every material, but a pretty wide range of materials that most customers are going to be using on a day-to-day basis. So you can just have one grade of tap. And it's not a low performance tap. In all these different materials, you will get good tool life because of this unique geometry and grade combination.
So a tap like this to me must be a real time saver for your subcontract shops who are doing different materials through the day, constantly loading different taps. Why wouldn't you use just one tap for everything?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It eliminates mistakes. You know, people using the wrong tap for the wrong material. You know, forgetting in these busy shops, it's very easy to forget one tool needs to be changed for a different material. You don't have this problem. You know, you can more or less forget it with this tap.
Now, we've said that this tap will do many different materials.
Yep.
But there's always an exception when you get to the awful materials. You've actually brought out a tap though for them as well.
Yeah, we've extended because the Master Tap range has been so successful and customers really like it. I mean, it's one of the most successful launches we've had in recent times, that we have started to plug some of the more niche areas. So we've got a blue band range now, which is stainless in our color coding system. But in this particular scenario, the standard Master Tap will do most stainlesses. The blue band is specifically for the acid resistant stainlesses and the duplex type stainlesses to give better tool life in those real high performance areas. We've also introduced the red band, which again in the Hoffmann world is usually hard materials. In this case, it's slightly different because it's tapping. So it's high tensile, so it's your 2LOX 44s, your Hardox 400s, these types of materials, your quench and tempered EN19s, those sorts of steels. And again, although the standard Master Tap will do it, in those sort of niches, which, you know, a lot of people are doing, the diamold guys, that type of thing, that'll give you even more tool life in those specific areas.
Now, I can say from personal experience, I've actually tried tapping 2LOX 44 and it is awful.
Yeah.
When you're trying to do it with a standard tap, you're essentially knife and forking your way through it. Yeah. It would have been nice to have a tap specific for that, which I know is going to work and I'm going to get the tool life. So I think it's great that Hoffmann, even though they've got the one tool that'll essentially one tool fits all, they've also got a specific tool just for them really niche areas.
Well, the diamold industry is pretty big, so if you're in that industry, you're doing the diamold steels all day, then you can still have one tap. It'd just be the red band rather than the green band Master Tap.
Now, as people can probably see on our table, there's a few other taps on here as well, which still have the green band, but also go in for another bit of the niche market. Yeah,
so we've added some long series taps, just by customer demand really. So they'll still tap to the same depth, but it's more for access purposes. You know, if you need to get up against the shoulder to get at the hole that you need to tap, those sorts of scenarios. Again, just by demand. You can see the range that we've got. So in the Master Tap, we typically go from M1 to M30 as standard. And we do metric coarse, metric fine, metric left hand. We do your G threads, you know, so your Whitworth parallel threads.
Your pipe fittings, that sort of thing. And that must, well, I've been in the situation where I've had to grind back the shank of a tap to get into a hole.
Yeah.
So just being able to buy one and not have to faff, it's such a cost-saving option.
Yeah, so we did have tap extensions which you could use, but you're still a bigger diameter than the actual tap. So in this case, you know, for those even tighter situations, the shank of the tap being the same diameter can get you in even, you know, to even more close situations. Yeah.
And talking about cost saving and time saving, the little tool we have with the tiny M3.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of them before. What is it?
So we call it an MLA tap holder, which stands for minimal length adjustment. So there's a very slight amount of float in that holder, 0.2 in compression and 1 mil in tension, and it just smooths out the cut of the tap. So any differences in the pressure on the tap, it smooths those out. You know, any minute differences in the grind, any bits of swarf, you know, it can just smooth out those little bits which ordinarily would degrade your tap life. So you get better tap life. And in this case, it's a quick change holder as well. So literally we can just push forward and then pull it out. So if you're on a lathe and you're limited with your tool positions and you need to swap, you can literally swap literally as quickly as push that forward, put it in, and you're done.
See, I've never seen a quick change tap holder before, which also has the synchro bit inside it to keep.
Yeah.
So if you've got any problems with, say, your machine, the belts aren't quite really tight, or if you're on an older machine which has got backlash, then a chuck like that can really save your taps. But I've never seen one with the quick change as well, which, like you said, on a lathe must just be a time saver and a game changer.
If you're doing small batches, you've got to change from job to job. You do it all the time. And it takes a standard-the-art collet. In this case, you know, we tend to use the collets with the square drive in, so there's no slipping of your tap ever, which shouldn't happen with the MLA, but it's just an extra belt and braces type scenario. But then, it's a positive drive.
But then, like you said, it shouldn't happen, but you've also made sure it won't happen anyway. So you've cured a problem you shouldn't have anyway.
Yeah. Just in case, it's belt and braces, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry.
So that's essentially your new tapping range.
Yeah.
But you've actually got some new M mills out now as well, haven't you? Which can help with. So we've helped with tap problems. Now you can help with swarf problems as well. Yeah.
So for many years we've had a dedicated TPC or trochoidal performance cutting range, which differs from a standard end mill in that the depth of the flute is shallower because it doesn't need the full slot. So many people will use a standard end mill, and you can trochoidal mill with that. But once you start extending the length of the cutter, obviously the core strength being smaller, it starts to potentially deflect. Deflection means breakages in carbide with it being brittle. So we can make longer tools because it's a shallower flute. Then we started to add chip breakers. So we had standard chip breakers, then we've added extra chip breakers. And you get very thin swarf when you're trochoidal milling, but obviously there's still a length between the chip breakers. So it's better than the full length of the cut, which in these cases is pretty long, but there's still a length, and in certain materials you can still possibly bunch up. So what we've done now is we've added our slot machine geometry, which is a rough-in geometry, to the trochoidal cutter, and you effectively get almost powder. And we've got some cracking videos to show in soft aluminium and also in steel, and you can see the difference even from a chip breaker geometry to the slot machine, and it's dramatic. There's no way that air or coolant isn't going to blow away this swarf, no matter how much of it you're making.
The thing is as well, but having the core being bigger, which gives you obviously more strength, surely that means you can ramp the feed rate up even more than before as well.
Yeah, you can, and we've got customers going way beyond even what we recommend. It is stronger, and obviously you can push the limits a little bit. We've got them in all the different materials, so it's going to vary slightly from material to material. Obviously, aluminium is going to be a different scenario to titanium or stainless. We've got the stainless cutter there. But yeah, you can push it. You can still get quite a hefty, with the slot machine geometry, you can get quite a hefty radial engagement, you know, up to 20% depending on the material. You can push the feed rates in particular, and the swarf's not piling up. You know, there's no bird's nesting even to the side of the component.
So you can run up to 20% step over. Your feed rate's higher. You've got essentially dust as swarf.
Yeah.
Why aren't people using these more often?
They're relatively new. So we've just added these. The first step was chip breakers, and then adding more chip breakers. And we've done that for a good few years, and that solves a lot of situations, but this has taken it to the next level.
So if people watching at home are having problems with either tapping or swarf is becoming a problem, because let's be honest, it's the little niggle at the back of your head when you're doing anything, how can they get in contact with you?
No problem. The easiest way is to our website, Hoffmann-Group.com. They can give us a call in our Birmingham office. You know, you can email us. There's lots of ways to get in touch.
Well, Lee, a big thank you from me and all at MTD for visiting us in the studio today. If you've liked this video, please drop a like and subscribe. And if there's anything else you'd like to see from us at MTD or the guys at Hoffmann Group, drop a comment down below.